In this video, I'm going to talk about 8 habits that damage your brain and how you can avoid them. These habits may seem harmless, but they can have serious consequences for your mental and physical health. So, let's get started. The first habit that damages your brain is staying in the dark too much. You may think that darkness is good for your sleep, but it can also affect your mood, memory, and learning. Darkness reduces the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates happiness, and melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep cycles. This can lead to depression, insomnia, and cognitive decline. To prevent this, you should expose yourself to natural light during the day and avoid artificial light at night. You can also use a light therapy lamp or a dawn simulator to mimic the effects of sunlight. The second habit that damages your brain is too much screen time. Whether it's watching TV, playing video games, or browsing social media, spending hours in front of a screen can harm your brain in many ways. Screen time can cause eye strain, headaches, and blurred vision. It can also disrupt your sleep quality and circadian rhythm, which are essential for brain health. Screen time can also affect your attention span, concentration, and creativity. To prevent this, you should limit your screen time to no more than 2 hours per day and take frequent breaks. You should also avoid screens at least 1 hour before bedtime and use blue light filters or night mode to reduce the glare. The third habit that damages your brain is consuming too much negative news. With so many sources of information available, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the constant stream of bad news. This can increase your stress levels and trigger anxiety and depression. Negative news can also make you feel hopeless, helpless, and pessimistic about the future. To prevent this, you should limit your exposure to negative news and seek out positive stories instead. You should also practice gratitude, optimism, and mindfulness to cope with stress and improve your mood. The fourth habit that damages your brain is blasting your headphones on full volume. Listening to loud music can be enjoyable, but it can also damage your hearing and your brain. Loud music can cause permanent hearing loss by destroying the hair cells in your inner ear that transmit sound signals to the brain. Hearing loss can also affect your cognitive abilities, such as memory, language, and spatial awareness. To prevent this, you should lower the volume of your headphones and avoid listening for more than an hour at a time. You should also use noise-canceling headphones or earplugs to block out background noise. The fifth habit that damages your brain is social isolation. Humans are social creatures, and we need meaningful connections with others to thrive. Social isolation can make you feel lonely, depressed, and anxious. It can also reduce your cognitive stimulation and increase your risk of dementia. To prevent this, you should maintain regular contact with your friends and family and join social groups or activities that interest you. You can also volunteer for a cause or help someone in need to boost your sense of purpose and belonging. The sixth habit that damages your brain is consuming too much sugar. Sugar can provide energy and pleasure, but it can also harm your brain in many ways. Sugar can cause inflammation in the brain, which can impair its function and structure. Sugar can also affect the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, such as dopamine and serotonin, which regulate mood, motivation, and reward. Sugar can also increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, which are all linked to poor brain health. To prevent this, you should limit your intake of added sugar from processed foods and drinks and choose natural sources of sugar from fruits and vegetables instead. The seventh habit that damages your brain is barely moving throughout the day. Physical activity is not only good for your body but also for your brain. Exercise can increase blood flow to the brain, which delivers oxygen and nutrients to the cells. Exercise can also stimulate the growth of new brain cells and connections, which enhance learning and memory. Exercise can also reduce stress hormones and increase endorphins, which improve mood and well-being. To prevent this, you should aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week. You should also incorporate strength training and flexibility exercises into your routine. The eighth habit that damages your brain is poor sleeping habits. Sleep is vital for restoring and rejuvenating your brain every night. Sleep helps consolidate memories, clear toxins from the brain, regulate emotions, and enhance creativity. Lack of sleep can impair all these functions and make you feel tired, irritable, and unfocused during the day. Lack of sleep can also increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, depression, and early mortality. To prevent this, you should aim for at least 7 hours of quality sleep per night and follow some healthy habits like reducing stress, exercising, and removing electronics from the bedroom. These are some of the habits that damage your brain and how you can avoid them. By making some simple changes in your lifestyle, you can protect your brain and improve your health and happiness. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.